Hey guys, it's Bernadette. I'm gonna do like a complete face today versus just one where I've had my foundation and my concealer already on. As you can see, I have some redness. I have pretty oily skin. I'm still nursing, so my skin and my hormones are kind of like all over the place. One of the things I tell everybody before you start your makeup routine, make sure you have a nice clean face. And secondly, exfoliate once a week if you don't have acne prone skin. So I have done all that today and I've moisturized my skin. Big misconception that you shouldn't moisturize your skin. I use just a simple Olay made for oily skin moisturizer. So let's start off. Let's have some fun today. So first thing I have is I'm gonna use my concealer. I use Pretty Vulgar concealer and the shade I use is called White Lies. And when I apply my concealer, I'm obviously pretty tired because, like I said, I am a mom of a 9-month-old. So I'm going to apply the concealer right underneath my eye because I have some dark circles. And I also apply it on the crease and on the lid. Okay, you can have a very fancy foundation and concealer brush, but your good old finger works just as well. And again, I'm using a light shade. I need a lighter shade because I have some yellow undertones to my skin. I'm more of a yellow. Some people might have pink undertones. So as you see, I just blended everything in. Super good. Kind of got rid of all that lovely dark circles out of my eyes. Then I have been through a lot of foundations, and I will tell you this. For all skin tones and all different types of skin textures, I am in love with this Becca Ultimate Coverage. It's a 24-hour foundation. And the shade I'm using is Shell, because again, I have yellow undertones. Becca made it super easy to even order this online to find my shade. So I am gonna take my foundation, apply it. Forehead, down my nose, under my eyes. And it may seem like I'm using a lot because on camera it may look like that, but it really isn't. I am not one that likes to use a beauty sponge. You can use a sponge if you want. For me, the sponge tends to like get caught up in my pores and I don't like the look it gives me. So for me, personally, I use a brush, a foundation brush. I love the tip of this. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm like kind of gross looking. I've got these dots all over me. Ugh. Start blending. I use like small circles going up. And I promise you, everything looks kind of light right now. It is my lighting. And here as well, I am my vanity, and my vanity is in my daughter's room. And this makeup look that I'm going to show you guys today is probably not one that you're going to want to do like all around the house type of day. Maybe if you have like a nice date with your husband. For me, this is what I typically look like every day, the look that I'm going to show you guys today. Just because I'm a person that likes to be super done up. It just makes me feel comfortable. Again, this may be a look you want to try if you have like a sexy date night for with your husband or your wife, or just do it for yourself. So as you see, blend it in. Also, ladies, please use foundation on your lips. It will hold your lipstick in place. Okay. I'm just going back through now and just looking for areas that I didn't blend. And as you can see, this foundation is bomb. It is not heavy. It is super light on my skin. I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup at all. And it blends in really well. So all the redness that I had, you can see, is clearly gone right now. Okay, so I don't want to apply any powder over my foundation as soon as I put it on. I need to let it rest and sit for just a couple minutes. I typically wait 2 minutes because it is sticky. Not all foundation is going to be sticky. This one is a 24-hour one, so it is a fuller coverage foundation. They do make foundations that are for lighter coverages. For that, I would suggest like a BB cream. If you're someone that's like super not interested in having like everything covered, it also does wonders if you have some fine lines. This foundation does not stick in it. Again, this is the Becca foundation. This is full size. It was $44, but I can tell you this, This is probably gonna last me a good, probably a good 4 months. And if you're smart and cheap like me at times, I go on retailmenat.com. If you go to Ulta, you can type in Ulta and there's a coupon. Usually you can score anywhere from $5 off something, up to like $10 off. So just a savvy little mom tip there. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I am gonna set everything with the Becca. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I like this, or I'm a huge fan of the Revolution line. The Revolution is the luxury baking powder. I am, whoops, dropping it here. I like either one of these. I'll tell you the difference real quick with this dries. I buy this on Amazon. It's about $9 on Amazon. You won't have to touch up at all during the day. Why am I using the Becca one today? The Becca one is like a Hydra Mist one. It's really good for like in the winter time if you have, you know, combination oily kind of dry skin. And when you put this on, it is like, it feels like you have like menthol on your skin. It feels like so refreshing. But again, I'm gonna use this today just because I'm setting, you know, my foundation with this. Always set your foundation. But for me also, like I said, my skin right now it is oily, but I do have some dryness going on. So I take a kabuki brush to set my foundation. I'm just gonna dip it in, dip up any of the excess, start up here. And like I said, the feeling that I have, I'm not like rubbing it into my skin. I'm just kind of applying it very lightly, setting everything in place because I don't want my foundation to smudge. I want it to stay where I put it. Haven't done my hair today yet, ladies. The baby has been a little bit cranky, so haven't had much time. I also had guests, some service people in and out of my house today. The only part I'm really gonna stress that you blend is you don't want to have that nasty, like 6th grade I call it, foundation line, if you have any. So I always just make sure to really get in my jawline. Okay, I am set. Now, hey ladies, totally fine. If you're just looking for like an everyday look, this could be it. Just wearing some foundation, some concealer, and a great setting powder. All right, now everything is set in place. My skin feels great. I don't feel any dryness. There's no redness. Covering everything up. Now let's start on my favorite, the eyes. Okay, so you don't have to have a ton of money to go out and find really nice palettes. I actually am in love with this Revolution palette. Revolution Cosmetics are the bomb, and I'm just gonna like touch on this. If you were like a makeup snob like me, I'm in love. Revolution just came out with the CBD cannabis sativa here makeup setting spray, and it is the bomb. But Revolution Cosmetics are super affordable. I got this palette at TJ Maxx for $7. Okay, so let's start with the base of our eyes here. Before I apply any type of shadow, I like to start with a base. I actually am using like a wider brush here. It's kind of like an almond shaped brush. And I'm gonna go over my whole lid right now with it's a pearl white. It is not matte, it has some shimmer to it. Blow up the excess. I'm going over my whole lid, ladies, with this. Blending it in. This is what's gonna be my base for my shadow today. And like I said, this look can be something you wanna do every day, or like if you're going out with your husband. A bit of fun. So I'm taking it, again, it's a pearl, kind of white color that has some shimmer to it all over. And I mean, you can already see the transformation, girls. Like, I went from the red blotches here to having a really nice, even complexion right now. Make sure you get that white right in your tear ducts, okay? Now that we have that, I am taking, this is a pale pink. I don't know if you can see the color here. Sort of like a paler pink color. It has shimmer to it. I'm using that same brush I used. Make sure you wipe off the excess. Right here on the bottom lash. Bottom on my lid. Just that pale pink, guys. Bottom of the lid. It is a, like I said, if you don't have this palette, you can certainly go to like your drugstore and find one. Again, I shopped at TJ Maxx for this. This is the Mermaids Forever palette. That's the name of it. Okay, so now I have the white all over. I have the pale shimmer pink just on my bottom lash here. So I like the way this looks, like I said, if you just want like an everyday look. Now I am going to take my detail brush. It's kind of like a teardrop shape, okay? I am gonna go in and I have, it is like a, I would say it's like a medium pink tone. And I'm gonna use like a lighter pink. So I've used these two colors, a lighter pink and more of a medium pink. I've rolled my brush in it, taking the excess off. Now I'm going to go right at the crease of my eye, and I'm going right back and forth, sweeping at the crease of my eye. Okay, I'm gonna do this to both eyes, again, with those two shades of pink blended together. Blending, 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 going right in the crease. Going to the tear duct. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both those shades again, and I'm gonna go to my tear duct. Just go in just a little bit. Go to my tear duct. Go in just a little bit. Okay, I know a lot of ladies now, the next step is gonna be that we're gonna apply some eyeliner. I know a lot of ladies are not used to wearing eyeliner. Eyeliner can be a very bold and dramatic statement. If you have very small eyes, I only want you to line the top of your eye, but only the outer edges of your eye, okay? Do not line the bottom of your eye. If you have big eyes like I do and deep eyes, you are so cool to align the whole eye. And today, like I said, I'm gonna be lining the whole eye. So I'm gonna start, I just take my finger and I just gently spread my lashes. I got some tunes going in the background. The baby's taking a nap. That's why this is possible today. Lined it. Doing the same thing I did to the other eye. What you do to one, you must do to the other. Okay, I'm gonna line the bottom. This is how you do it if you choose to do it. I'm going right along the lash line on the bottom. Very light. Let's not do like some heavy eye here. We really don't want to have like that totally like 80s smudgy black. This is a Hollywood liner. This is Hollywood and Vine. It is color 101. It's black. You're perfectly fine. If you have lighter hair tones, like blondes, like I'm kind of a mix here, blondes or reds, you can always use brown. It's like a dark brown pencil. That would be super duper pretty. Okay, so now that I've done this, I am gonna move on to my eyebrows. Eyebrows are what shape your face, ladies. So don't overpluck. If you don't have a lot of eyebrows, let's talk about using a brow pencil. I am absolutely super duper obsessed with this. This is Mellow Cosmetics. It is my brow gel. Okay, so it looks like a mascara wand. My natural brows, I am just combing this on my natural brows. And in my previous videos, you can see this, that I did that. I did like a 5-minute face. Look at the difference. Hello, right? Doing it to both. It just is kind of cleaning up any of those stray babies that are all over the place. If you have lighter lashes, eyebrows, this is gonna define them for you. Again, this is a light brown color that I'm using because right now my hair is kind of in a transition. I still need to get it done. Okay, so I've done that. Now I wanna have some definition to my brows. This is where a lot of ladies get super scared because they don't know how to do their eyebrows. Okay. Measure it. Measure it. Not hard at all, right? I'm telling you, invest in this. Mellow Cosmetics, brow defining gel. Whoop, whoop. If you don't do anything else for yourself, ladies, please focus on these eyebrows. Okay, so again, I measured up. I am just taking, this is a Rimmel. I'm kind of out of it almost. It's the Rimmel light brown brow liner. I will show you one after I do it. So I'm starting here. As you see, I have my little dot define line. Little strokes, just like a pencil strokes, like brush strokes. I'm going all over my natural lashes. Big difference, huh? Really opens up your face. Make sure you're even though. You don't want to be that lady walking around with 2 uneven eyebrows. Ladies, another option for you, and I don't know your budgets, is permanently microblading your eyebrows on. It lasts typically 2 to 3 years. It is kind of like a more, you can have, if someone knows what they're doing, it is a more natural look. I'm a fan of microblading, just my husband is not though. He does not like the look that it gives. So I haven't done it to my brows yet. I'm going to do something next week called brow illumination that is sort of like microblading without the price tag. And it's just using your natural eyebrows and kind of giving them a lift and a perk. Okay, so both my brows are now done. I am completely even, which is a super important thing because you definitely don't want to be totally uneven. All right, I am going back to my Revolution palette right now. Taking that almond shaped brush again, going into that white color that we started with, the pearl white, underneath my brow that I just did, adding some highlighting shade to it. Adding some highlighting shade to it. Okay, now, ta-da! We're gonna start the fun. Take this brush again. This is like our a teardrop shape. I'm taking like a purpley pink, and I'm gonna use the pink next to it. Purpley pink and pink next to it. Ready? In the crease. This is a lot on the eyes, guys. I told you. We're doing like a little dramatic eye today because this is like a night out with your hubby or a night out with your wifey. Okay, again, more of the purples going, like purpley pink in the center. Okay, next brush we're gonna go for is, this is my shading brush. It's kind of like an angled brush, really, really nice. I am taking it, and I'm gonna be using a combo here, guys, of a silvery gray, and that purpley color I just used. Okay. Blow. Center again, outer edge. Center again, outer edge. Okay, I'm right here at my outer edge, just doing about halfway across the eye. Okay, I did about halfway again. Guys, just remember, halfway. Halfway. I know, you look really funny, don't we, when we're like putting on makeup? It's kind of a funny look. Okay. I got some nice color going on my eyes right now. Next, I am taking my smudger brush. Ooh, this is a beautiful brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. So I am taking that purpley pink again. I'm going in with the gray, and I'm going in with a slight black. So I did the purpley pink, I did the gray, and I did the slight black. Taking it very detailed here in the center. Okay, going across just like that. Now it's like one straight line I'm doing, and I'm also going to take it and go underneath. You might have to mix it up a couple times here. I have blue eyes, so these colors work super duper well for me. I'm gonna take my kabuki brush, just clean up a little bit. I'm pretty neat with how I do this. That's why I always do my foundation first. Plus, I kind of like to see the overall finished look. Looks great, right, ladies? Not too much makeup. Doesn't look like you're a drag queen out there. Okay, lash time. You can, of course, do false lashes. I'm all for false lashes. If you look at my little vanity here, I have falsies almost in every drawer. But if you don't want to do the falsies because you're not familiar with them, get you some L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I am not one that's ever going to tell you, if you watch my videos, to buy any of the unique products, any of the MLW schemes. Not my thing. I'm not like that. This is going to give you lashes that look just like false lashes. Okay, ladies, so start at the bottom. And I'm not putting any pressure. I'm letting the wand do all the work. Starting at the bottom, just climbing it up my lashes. I'm going to show you a dramatic before and after here so you can see. Again, this is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in black. Price tag on this is, I believe it was around $13 at Target. I got this. I'll probably do 2 to 3 coats, to be really honest with you, of mascara. Big difference, huh? All right. So, coat number 1. I'm separating my lashes, but I'm letting the wand do the work. Again, I'm using black. If you have red hair, you can feel free to use a brown. As you can see, you'll look at my pictures, like on my Instagram, if you want to follow me, or on my Facebook, and you will see it is me. There's no airbrushing here. There's no filters. This is my makeup. I'm not a fan. I want to show you the real me. Nobody's skin is perfect, so don't think that all the models that you see online have perfect skin. We all have some redness. Okay, 3 coats, bottom lash time. Okay, so my lashes are done. Almost done. So now we need to do a little bit of blush and a little bit of highlighting to our cheek. I use the Cover FX. This is a Perfector face palette. It is light medium. Again, it's Cover FX. Taking my angled blush brush, I am using the contour brown and the blush. I do a mix. Starting at my cheek, very lightly. Okay. Other cheek. But if it's too, like if I feel like it's too heavy, I put a little setting on it. Just a little bit. Okay, now I am going to take, this is my Alabaster Brightening Blush Brush. I'm going to use my light highlighter here. I'm going to highlight just the top of my cheekbone. And this may be overwhelming, like all the products that I'm using here. Don't be overwhelmed. Start off small. Get yourself, just a couple, pieces, whether it's eyeliner, whether it's mascara, like start there. Okay, now remember I told you that I have foundation on my lips because it's gonna set my lipstick. My lipstick lasts all day if I set it with my foundation. I'm in love right now with a really cheap lipstick. It's actually e.l.f. in cosmetics. It's called Tea Rose. It's a matte. If I have a very dark eye, and I consider this to be somewhat dark, I am using a lighter color lip or a nude lip. You don't want to have red lipstick and like black smoky eyes. Not cute. Not cute at all. And this is pretty angled. Like, you can't mess up. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some Lemonade Dose of Color Cosmetics. It's just a gloss. Over the top for a little sheen. I'm just going to go back in because my eye, I kind of want it just a little bit darker. I'm noticing as I'm looking. I'm just going to take the black ladies in that purpley pink, and I'm just going to define it just a little more using that nice smudger brush, okay? Smudger brush. Invest in some brushes. Go to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, you can get a brush kit for $7.99. Okay, super simple. 24 minutes the video took me. I would love to hear the ladies if you have any questions, and if you want me to do different looks. Again, this is like a night out. I probably would wear like a black dress with this with my husband. I need to take my hair down and do my hair now. but I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on. That Becca foundation feels incredibly light on my skin. I don't want to walk around feeling like cake face all day. So drop me your questions, subscribe to my channel. I talk about a lot more than makeup on this channel. We talk about fertility, we talk about relationships, we talk about kids, we talk about sex, we talk about gossip. So definitely hit the subscribe button, and any other makeup questions, let me know. Again, it's me, no filters. All right, guys, I'll check back in with you next week. Also, send me your requests for what you'd like to see.